YouTube, what's going on? What's going on with y'all? Back at y'all with a new video. And look, today's video, as you know, I can already see by the title, how my lock journey is changing the way I see beauty. I've been semi-freeform. Well, I don't even want to say semi-freeform. I stopped retwisting my hair last year. Last year around, well, I want to say before last year in May, I stopped retwisting my hair, but it was a long time before that. It was just, I just cut my hair during the month of May. I just cut the maintenance side of it. So my roots were already kind of free-formed, but my locks were longer, so I cut them down. You see that we're already in nature, but I really wanted to make sure that whenever I cut them, I made sure I was committed to this thing. Like, I'm not gonna retwist my hair anymore. I'm not gonna manipulate it. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna let it do what it does. And you see, it's looking real good, real healthy. But I come out here today because I wanted to tell y'all some of the things that I've learned alongside my lock journey. And it's really just, well, the first thing that I came up with is like confidence within my most natural state. Now, when we talk about confidence within your natural state, this is hard for a lot of people. They got to go to the barbershop every 2 weeks. And this was me once upon a time. But they got to go to the barbershop every few weeks. They got to go get their hair braided. They got to go do this. They got to go do this. Not saying that they're not as confident without the hairstyle or without the shape up. But whenever they get it, that's when it's like, oh, now I'm ready to take pictures. Now I'm ready to go out. Now I'm ready to go let people see this. Rather than feeling that way regardless of any shape up, any braid style, anything. Just being 100% complete in what the Lord God has given me. No matter if I got a shape up of any kind, no matter if I have some braids, or no matter any hairstyle that you can give me, I'm within my divine confidence in my most natural state. That's a hard thing to do, and a lot of people can't do that. So when it comes to shifting my way of seeing beauty, I realized that beauty is a lot more than just a hairstyle or the way somebody looks. Beauty is within, for real. Because you can have the confidence on the outside whenever you get these hairstyles and whatever. But it's a different story to have it within, no matter what. So that'd be my first thing about, just confidence within self. That's one thing that my lock journey has really shown me. Is that I'm beautiful without any excess things that somebody can give me, right? I'm beautiful with just this, with just my natural crown. And that's one of the things that I've learned. So for the second thing that I've learned is just breaking social beauty standards. In a world today, what they deem to be professional, what they deem to be neat is wrong. We've got this whole thing misconstrued, right? So a lot of people have told me here in the past, and just every other day, that I probably need to go get my hair done. And which they're probably right in their eyes, because they haven't seen this far. They haven't seen the magnitude and the aura that Freeform Locs gives. They haven't seen it within. They see it on the outside, but they haven't seen it within. So breaking the social beauty, standards would be anything that people are deemed to be neat or deemed to be accepting, or you're not qualified for this position because your hair is this way, is wrong. But when you find that you're free-forming and you start to see your locks combine, you start to see them do different things, you go through a lot of life with your locks. I've already been through a lot of life, and I'm only at a year and like 5 months of officially not doing anything, right? Just getting up every day and letting it do its thing. You feel me? Just letting it do its thing. I'm still in my early process. So I'm learning just like you guys are learning, and break those social beauty standards. If you go freeform, and know that because you're freeforming, people gonna look at you different. They're gonna have this stare at you. You're gonna look different. You're gonna be abnormal. All that's okay, because you're breaking that barrier. You're showing people that I'm beautiful within my divine self, and I don't need any type of manipulation to deem myself as beautiful or handsome, right? All right. So for this next one, kind of got a little dark over there. For this next one, okay, it's gonna be finding your beauty in the awkward phase. So everybody knows during the process of locks that you have weird stages that you might not feel the most pretty in, right? You're gonna have weird stages. You're gonna have stages where you're gonna be like, man, do I even still want to do this? Because you're gonna see people's fresh cuts. You're gonna see people's braids. You're gonna see everybody's everything. And at times you're gonna think, dang, like I just want to go get this. I want to go get this. But that's the beauty and the discipline that comes with freeform. It's like you're confined to this. No tight styles. No anything that is gonna ruin the process of, you know, the hair's natural matting process. So as I go alongside this journey, I'm realizing some of my most awkward states, or the states in which weren't the most pretty states for me in my lock journey. I would say in that I had learned a different type of energy. I learned that even when it's awkward, or even when I may feel like I need something else, in my journey is right where I needed to be. I didn't need to be anywhere else. I didn't need to be here. I didn't need to be there. It was right where I needed to be. And finding and being able to find that beauty within the bad stages, or the stages that people think is ugly, is where you get the most strength at, the most inner strength. Because you're constantly going through people judging you, saying you look a mess. All these things that come with Freeform Locs. But that's why I embrace it, because even without my Freeform Locs, my identity is abnormal. I'm not the same. I was called for a higher calling. I can't do things that everybody else does. So my identity has to be shifted towards something else. But in order to grow that muscle, you have to work it with finding the beauty inside the struggling times, inside the times where you don't think you're the most beautiful. So I think by far, finding your beauty in the awkward phases is the third thing that I've learned in my freeform journey, you know? So we got the confidence at the most natural state. We got breaking the social barriers, well, just social beauty standards of my freeforms. But then also just finding your beauty and your awkward phases. These are some of the things that I've learned, and some of the things that have changed the way I see beauty as a freeform locker, right? And if y'all don't know, I'm out here using these mullein pills. This is a natural herb. Really helps bring out that mucus is about to start getting cold. So you want to start picking up some mullein pills. Really good stuff, man. Same stuff that the singers use to, you know, protect their vocals. If they're doing any type of smoking or anything, that's what you're going to take, right? So we're going to take a little mullein, right? Nice fresh herbs. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show y'all the locks. Right. Right. Nothing too crazy. Mind you, I'm still in my early phases, but you can already see how thick this lock is getting. I don't know what this one's gonna do, but it looks like it's gonna grab onto another one. And this one's starting to get flat. Mind you, it's been in the hat for a long time, but you see this one is webbing onto this middle one. And then we got this back one back here, super thick. And we also have a lot of new growth back here as well. A lot of new growth. But I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying the process. I'm enjoying everything about it. I'm enjoying, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen in the next year or so. I'm only in my early stage. So, and mind you, my hair is a lot longer than it may seem. But the thing about it is, when you freeforming your locks are actually sitting on an afro. So like my locks are long, but they sit on a big afro, right? But if I were to wet them, they'd be longer stacks. Like this one, for instance. This one is a pretty long lock. See what I'm saying? But because it sits on an afro, it seems a little shorter. But if you guys enjoyed this, go ahead and smash the like button. I'm gonna be trying to get these videos out here every other day or so. It bothers me when I don't make them. So, you know, if you enjoyed this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you can see whenever I post stuff. And y'all go ahead and ride this ride with me, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it in. So, it's your boy Joseph the Great. See you when I see you. Peace.